Hello everyone! I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season this year, whether you're traveling or just hanging out at home. But regardless of what you're up to this year, it's always fun to get dressed up and feel festive. And so I'm sharing with you these fun, holiday-inspired looks to finish the year with. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more hairstyle videos. It really means a lot to me. So this first hairstyle is super cute and easy. It's a fun half up, half down style that I finished off with a red sparkly bow. To start off, I section my hair in half down the back. I use a rat tail comb to section because it does the job so quick and easy. If you haven't picked one of these up yet, I highly recommend it. They're super cheap and make awesome part lines. I then section my hair on one side, about 2 inches above my ears, all the way to the back part line I just made. I clip the rest of my hair on the bottom to the other side while holding my top section nice and tight. After that, I can drop the top section and braid without worrying about picking up stray hairs from anywhere. I'm going to do a classic Dutch braid for this hairstyle. If you're new to Dutch braiding, you can check out my video on that. I'll link it for you here. But to simplify it, I do 1 stitch from each side, tucking the outer strand under the middle strand, and then add hair to each outer strand before tucking them under the middle. I continue this all the way down the braid, adding hair to the outer strand and then tucking them both under the middle. I try to hold this braid up a bit higher so the braids will be closer to the back of my head. Make sure that you hold your sections tight as you get closer to the back so that they sit where you want them when you tie both of the sides together in the end. When I'm finished, I soften the braids by gently tugging on the sides to pancake them. I do the exact same thing on the other side, matching the part to the first side. I also make sure to start the braid in the same place I started it on the first side so they're as symmetrical as possible. When I finish this, I tie the 2 braids together in the back with an elastic and release any braided hair below the elastic. If you have a bunch of puffy pieces like I do here, don't worry. It's super easy to flatten them down. Just take a bobby pin, flatten the puffed out section with your hand, and pin it down behind the braid. You can finish this off with a cute festive scrunchie or ribbon, but I'm opting for this big sparkly red bow. I feel like this really ties the look together and it makes it super cute. And this is the finished hairstyle. Simple, yet so pretty. The next hairstyle I'm going to show you is a take on a rope braid. To get started, I again part my hair down the middle so I'm working with 2 equal pieces. I clip 1/2 to the side while I work on the other half. I then take 2 small pieces from the top of my head and twist them 1 time over each other. Then I scoop hair with my thumbs from both sides of my head and add hair to the first 2 sections. I twist the new larger sections once over each other and do the same thing, scooping hair with my thumbs from both sides and then twisting again. I do this all the way down to the nape of my neck and then gently tug on the rope braid to soften it and make it appear fuller. After it's fluffed out to where I like it, I secure the pigtail with an elastic right behind my ear. I then do the same exact thing on the other side, again making sure to start the rope braid in the same place I started the first one, so that they're symmetrical in the finished hairstyle. When I'm done, and you can use any headband you already have, I use this super cute sparkly pearl headband and tuck the metal sides into the braid as I put it on. And this is the finished look. It's soft and elegant and perfect for the holidays. The last hairstyle I'm going to show you today is a bit more complicated than the first two, but it's totally doable on yourself. It highlights a sort of corseted ribbon bow and a half up, half down hairdo. To start off, it's pretty similar to the first hairstyle I showed you. I section my hair down the middle all the way to the back. I then make another part about an inch above my ear. Having a bit more hair to work with on top in this braid makes the hairstyle easier when I go to put the ribbon in later. I then start a Dutch braid, and just like the first hairstyle, I tuck each outside section under the middle section, adding hair from that side before tucking. For this braid, I'm making it a bit lower on my head so that the end braids are further apart from each other. This will make the corseted ribbon look extra nice at the end. And once I reach the back of my head with this braid, I continue to regularly 3-strand braid all the way down without adding in any more hair and secure the end with an elastic. I do the same thing on the other side, matching my part lines so both sides are symmetrical. I also try to match where I start the braid on top so they're even there as well. You'll notice I don't fluff out this braid. If you fluff it out, it makes it much harder to add the ribbon in at the end. Once I finish that side, I secure it with an elastic. I then cut a long strand of red ribbon. This is just ribbon from my local craft store, and make sure if you do go out to buy ribbon or you're using some that you already have, that you don't use any that have metal edges, as those are really hard to work with in hair. I then decide where I want the ribbon to start. I don't want it too high up on my head, as I want it to look very flattering from behind. After I pick a place a bit further down my head, I pull the inside edge of one of my Dutch braids out just enough that my finger can go through and gently tug the ribbon through it. Make sure that you always tuck the ribbon on the inside of the braid, never the outside. I make sure that the ribbon lays flat on top of my head and then find the same place on the other braid to pull out and tuck the ribbon into. Next, I'm going to skip one section of braid, and you can turn your head to the side in the mirror to see the braid better. Gently tug the ribbon into the section right after the skipped one. Leaving a small gap like this creates this really cute corseted look. I do the same thing on the other side, turning my head so that I can see better, skipping one section, and tucking the ribbon under the next one. This pattern feels really similar to threading laces through sneakers. By alternating sides as you go down, you create a crisscross pattern. I do this a third time on each side, skipping one section and tucking the ribbon under the next. I then take an elastic and tie my two braids together, slightly under where I finished tucking the last sections. Make sure that you do not tie the ribbon into the elastic here. I then take the ribbon from underneath and tie it up and around the secured braids. I finish it off by making a bow. This hairstyle is so fun because it looks a bit more complicated than it actually is, and it adds a fun pop of color to your braids. I hope that you guys like these hairstyles and have a fun, relaxing holiday season regardless of where you're at. I'll catch you all next time.